so many great reasons to become a coach, but I want to give you some of the reasons that I became a coach. When I got started, at home fitness was the only thing I could really utilize to lose my weight. So with at home fitness, I lost 40 pounds. So did my husband. But I fell in love with the programs and the products that Beachbody offers. Shakeology, which I still drink daily 5 years later. The performance line is phenomenal. And then the DVD programs are also excellent ways to help people get in shape from home. So I thought, why would I not become a coach? I can get a discount, 25% off of all of those programs, products that I love and use anyways. It keeps me accountable to my own health and fitness goals. I am 100% certain if I hadn't become a coach, I probably wouldn't have lost the weight because I didn't have a community of people helping me to maintain that goal and to continue onward to get fit. By running other groups, by coaching people, it helped me to a higher level of accountability, and I fell in love with helping people. So coaching definitely helped me reach my fitness goals. It helped me afford the products because they were cheaper. It helped me stay on track because of the accountability it offered. It also then provided an opportunity for our family to create an income. At this point, when I started a fitness accountability group, really it was just to find myself, to get back in my fitness. My third daughter had just been born. She is rocking designer jeans, Down syndrome, and then she had open heart surgery at 4 months of age. Due to all of that, I quit my job to basically be her nurse and make sure she had everything she needed to sail through surgery. I was emotionally and physically at the worst point I'd ever been, and then our finances were completely down the toilet because I'd left my job. And coaching was kind of a way out for us. And just to give you a replay of my first year as a coach, it started to be about my fitness, and I just wanted to feel strong and feel confident and to be the wife and the mom and the person I knew that I could be and I was meant to be, and I wasn't being because I was just so in a bad place when I started. So my fitness started to be about me, but as I became a coach and I started helping other people, I fell in love with the business opportunity. And it painted the picture for my family of what is possible long term for us. What can I actually create by doing what I'm already doing, helping people and get paid? And I dove all into coaching. I started to dream really, really big, and I set some initial goals to get our family off of public aid first and foremost. Was able to do that within 3 or 4 months. We were making about $700 a month, which is what we needed at that time to turn off a disability check. I would say roughly probably 6 to 8 months in, I was making $400 a week as a coach, which was almost as much as my husband was bringing home. He had started a new company the year before. So that was a big turning point for our family, for him to see the reality of what I was doing was a legit business, that it had potential. So that first year, I'm not going to lie to you, this isn't going to be handed to you. It's not going to be easy. You aren't going to say you're a coach and all of a sudden people flock to you and want your help. You have to be an example. You have to be consistent. Nobody wants a coach that isn't consistent and doesn't show up every day. Every day you have to show up on social media with your workout, with your nutrition, in your groups, with the people you're coaching. Every day you have to be an example of the lifestyle you're trying to get other people to do. And I worked and I hustled that first year, really the first 2 years of my business. Just like any other entrepreneur or CEO opening their own company, I worked a ridiculous amount of hours because I knew if I invested that first year or two into my business, that within 5 years, it would be something incredible, and it is. So my first year in business, my husband had to make a lot of sacrifices. I was a stay-at-home mom, but yet my husband was the one doing most of the laundry, cooking dinner, helping put kids to bed most of the nights because I was working. And I know for a while he thought, what is she doing? She's just playing on Facebook, until he started to see the income and he started to realize that I could grow our income much more quickly in what I was doing than what he was doing if he let me focus my efforts there. So my husband really made a lot of sacrifices and told me to go all in. And so we did. So my first year, I worked a ridiculous amount of hours, to be honest, to make $20,000. I worked way more than $20,000 income. And within 2 years, I turned that $20,000 income into, I believe it was $53,000 in 2 years. And then, it's grown and grown and grown. Last year, my fourth official year, I was somewhere around $180,000 a year. So that is an example for you of what's possible in this business. And that's by no means a guarantee. And I want to throw that in there for just to keep myself safe from policy and procedure. You're not guaranteed to make that income. You have to run this business like a CEO, like a boss, like someone else who would open a bakery or a coffee shop or a t-shirt printing store in your town. They're going to work their butts off because it's their blood, sweat, and tears. It's the same thing with coaching. You just don't have a physical business. Your business is legitimately your phone. You can take it anywhere you go. Your business is your laptop. You're completely mobile. You have very little investment. I paid $40 to start this business, and I pay $15.95 a month to own a almost multiple six-figure business probably by the end of this year, which is bananas. I don't stock inventory. I only order the products I use, which is Shakeology. I use Energize, Recover, different programs as they come out, but my investment into my business is so low compared to other businesses. So, like I'm saying, you're not guaranteed to be a success in this business. You have to build it for yourself. You have to get vulnerable. You have to get consistent. You have to hustle. But the beauty of this business is we only get paid when we help people. The more people we help, the more we get paid. And honestly, the more people you help, who cares what you get paid, because your heart meter is so high too. I mean, if you're doing something that rewarding and you're helping that many people, good grief, that's incredible. So just keep that in mind. This business can completely transform your life if you go all in, you work hard, and you realize that the investment you make now, this is a short-term investment. Where else can you create a six-figure business in 3 years? Where else can you build, like, double, triple, quadruple your income in 3 years? My third year, I went from $50,000 to $150,000. I mean, you can't get a job that does that for you. In setting your own hours, you can't do that. And now, to give you some perspective, my first 2 years, I worked really unbalanced. I worked a lot, and thankfully my husband was 100% supportive, like I said. Now, this is my 5th year coaching. In August 2016 will be my 5-year anniversary. Now, it depends on the day. On average, I work about 4 hours a day on various things, but if I want to go on the kids' school field trip, I just go. If I want to go take a day and sit and have coffee with my mom, I go. But I still get compensated for all of those hours I put in the first year or two, for the sacrifices I made the first year or two, and I didn't watch TV, and I didn't do all these different things because I had to work, I had to hustle. It's paid off in year 3, 4, and 5, and our family is free. Our family's free, and my kids have amazing futures, and my daughter with Down syndrome has so many opportunities that we would have never been able to give her if I hadn't found this opportunity and if I hadn't put my heart and soul into it. So I just want you to really think about that. Like, what could potentially change your life? How much money could change your life? And what are you willing to sacrifice to get there? Are you willing to sacrifice TV at night? Are you willing to sacrifice sleep for a year or two? What are you willing to give up to create something so much more than watching Grey's Anatomy every Thursday night? Let's be honest. What more do you want in this life, and what are you going to put in to get it? Because this is your opportunity. And chances are you're probably already doing what we do as coaches. You're probably already doing it. You just aren't getting paid for it. So I hope this helps you see why you should become a coach, what is possible when you become a coach, and why the heck you shouldn't waste this opportunity. Because that's the thing, most people waste this opportunity. They quit when they get a month or two in because it's too much work and they don't get paid enough, and they don't stick with it like a marathon. It's just like a marathon. It's not a sprint. You gotta stick with it long term. No, you're not gonna make 6 figures your first year. But if you act like you're going to your first year and you work like you're going to, you will. You will. So again, just to keep myself safe from policy and procedure, none of this income is guaranteed. You have to work your tail off to earn it, but you have the opportunity. And that's a beautiful thing. All right, thanks for listening. Bye.